Good day, Professor. My name is James AbasibiangakJames, and my student ID is 301-208-739, and I and my teammate will be presenting for our group project, and we are group 5. I worked on the subscriber file and the subscriber GUI, and in the subscriber file, this subscriber file interacts with the publisher, which was made by Vim. So I have a client which interacts with Mosquito MQTT, which is the Eclipse Mosquito, and it gets the information and connects to this publisher through the local host and the port. And we have the message handler, which handles wrong data. That is, for example, when you have data within an unexpected range, like a temperature of 0, it's not possible, so you need to cut that out. So if it's less than 10, if it's greater than 30, if we also handle missing data, if there is data missing, we print out the error, and then if everything works, then we print out the data in the subscriber, the data received from the publisher into the subscriber console. So we also have the GUI, which is the interactive part of this exercise, where we get to see the picture or the diagram of how the temperature goes within 24 hours of the day, of the week, of the month, etc. So in my GUI, again, we have the client which connects to the local host and the ports using the topic COM216. And then we initialize variables like the figure, the axis, the canvas, which is the place where the diagram is drawn on, and then the data. And here is to connect, and this is to receive and decode the data that is received from the publisher. And this is where the actual diagram happens. So when the data comes in here, he appends the X data, which is the x-axis of the graph. And the y-axis is for the temperature. So it keeps appending whilst removing previous data. So it appends till the end of 24 hours, and after 24 hours it refreshes and starts a new day, which we would see later on when I demonstrate, but I'm just trying to explain the code right now. So this is for the first graph, which is just the time and temperature. For the second graph, it is the temperature difference between the previous temperature and the current temperature. So this graph plots that temperature difference against the time, and it runs forever for as many times as was initialized. So I'm gonna go into the demonstration of this code. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna go through the code now. I'm also opening the instruction page side by side, just so I can show that we've gone through each and every requirement. So for this, as Vin said, we need to have like publisher, subscriber, and broker. So in our folder, we have all of the requirements. We have the data generator, we have the publisher, we have the subscriber, we have the GUI, and we also have the broker, which is running here. So I'm gonna stop everything. Gonna stop the broker so I can demonstrate. So we have the data generator here, which generates random temperatures within a certain range, and we also have the package, like packaging the JSON data and sending this to the publisher. So the publisher here receives the data from this file. So this file, we called it util. So it receives the data or the JSON data from the util, and then this data is then sent to the broker and sent to the publisher. So I'm gonna run the broker just so you can see that it's running. So this is my broker. So it's, as you can see, it says it's running. So now I'm gonna connect it to my topic. The topic we used is COM216. So now nothing is being published because I haven't run the publisher. So if I run the publisher, you can see that it's receiving data now, real time. So as this one changes, it receives immediately. So I'm gonna stop this. Stop. Once I stop, this stops as well. Now, I just demonstrated the publisher, viewed value generation, the packaging, and sending data to the broker. Now we also have subscriber. From the instruction, we need to build a GUI application that shows the subscriber receiving data from the broker, and we also need to build a subscriber that receives data from the broker. So, and of course, we need to also show this with the GUI and also displaying it on the console. And I'm going to show you that. So this is our subscriber. Of course, it handles missing data. So it handles data that is in a wrong format. It handles data that is out of range. So if the temperature is not within the range that we expect it to be, it would print out an error. And we also have we've handled missing or erroneous data. So I'm going to run this as well as the GUI to have a very interactive understanding of our code. So the GUI is running, the subscriber is also running now. It's connected to the topic. Now I'm going to run the publisher. So you can see on Monday, this is the different temperatures that we are getting. This is the difference that we are getting. This is also receiving, so the GUI is receiving data from the broker here. And everything is real time and it happens all at once. So now this is Tuesday, so after 24 hours, a new day, it becomes a new day and it generates a new temperature for the new day. And we can do this for a month, we can do this for as many times as possible. So this is the demonstration for group 5. Thank you. I'm gonna stop everything. Thank you.